sipping, I'm sipping, I'm sipping, I'm sipping, I'm sipping, I'm sipping, I'm sipping.
Sipping, I'm 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 sipping. Sipping, I'm 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 sipping.
This is Sippin' with Sammie. I am Mr. Fly Shit Only, the one and only Sippin' with Sammie, Sam Malone, Barstool, Rug. If you ain't sippin' with Sammie, you ain't sippin' right. Please get your fucking life together.
Damn, Sammie, you done fucked. Damn, Sammie, you done fucked. Damn, Sammie, you done fucked.
Yep. What's up with y'all? Happy Thursday, happy hour, all that flyness, man. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Let us know y'all was in here. Tell somebody we over here. I appreciate y'all for that. I'm gonna get to my sponsors and I'll be right back. This is Sippin' with Sammie, Sam Malone, Barstool, Rug, here with Rich Jewels, the official sponsor of the Sippin' with Sammie podcast. Tap in with Rich Jewels, male or female jewelry, black owned, small business. Tap in with Rich Jewels, Sippin' with Sammie approves. So, today is a goodie, man. It's a goodie. I finally got my guy up here, and he brought his folks with him. Introduce yourself to my people, please, man.
GetMoney Dro. If you don't know, Philly's own GetMoney Dro. I'm in the building. I'm with my man Sippin' with Sam. That's my guy Gotti, Pool Gotti.
What's Philly's finest?
I heard that. Make sure you is that as close as you can get it?
You got it was me.
Oh, that was you? All right, cool. My bad. Just making sure we can hear you. So what's up with y'all, man? How y'all feeling?
Oh man, I'm feeling great, man. You know, life is good. Music, everything is going up. How about yourself?
I'm good, man. We was just talking off camera about how I first met y'all. We was at Voltage. I met you and Hollywood Hum and a bunch of other people that night. And we was just starting out, and y'all showed us mad love. And we was talking about our plans and stuff like that. And y'all was like, oh, y'all gonna do that. Y'all gonna kill that. Oh, you already number one. Like, y'all was giving me that energy. So I just want to tell you before we even I appreciate that. I never forgot that. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And shout out to Hollywood. He was on here recently. But yeah, I really respected that from y'all, man.
Appreciate that. Shout out to Hollywood.
Absolutely. So GetMoney Dro.
Oh man.
How do we get to GetMoney Dro, man?
Oh shit, that's a long story. I mean, only the real people know. I mean, but you know, the GetMoney Dro, that's a long story right there. I could give y'all a little sneak preview inside of it, though. I mean, you know, where did GetMoney come from, Gotti?
Man, GetMoney is a squad. Man, it's something that we did. It's a lifestyle. So we, you know, hustlers, robbers, every bit. Everybody. We just came together, get money, and just came a fab. So now it's GetMoney Mob. It's GetMoney Mafia, actually. But, you know, it was a lot of debates. Niggas wanted to make it take money, all types of shit. No, let's keep it GetMoney.
It's a lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's GetMoney Mafia. So the GetMoney come from part of a childhood, you know, us growing up, forming a little clique. So it's GetMoney and the Dro come from because I was one of the first niggas to bring Dro to Philadelphia.
Dro, like one of my favorite plants.
Yeah,
ever.
Back before everybody was talking about exotic or something that. When everything had a name to it. When you talking about you got AK-47 and you got Dro, you know. Now everybody be talking about I got that loud. What the fuck is it though? What strand is it?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't even care no more. What it look like? What it smell like? Like I can't remember all these names and they ain't the names.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You just made up some shit, so I don't even need to learn it. But no, that's fire. So y'all was GetMoney niggas, and you was the first one to bring the Dro in. Now I remember the first time I seen Dro, right?
Right.
I had a plug. He's older nigga. He
Ice City.
he worked with some folks, and he said, "Yo, take this, see what you can do with it." I'm young, you know what I mean? Right. He like, you gonna be the only nigga with dimes of Dro. And I'm like, word. Them Jones went. You know what I'm saying? And then I fell in love with Dro. And that's before I even smoked it. And then when I smoked it, it was like, oh yeah, I love that shit. So that's funny that you the guy that probably was the reason that I had the dimes first.
So y'all talking about Hydro.
Yeah, talking about Hydro. I'm just saying I was one of the first. Like it wasn't back then, it wasn't too many people that had Well, it was called exotic weed back then. So I mean, it wasn't too many people that had exo exotic weed back when it first got
It
introduced.
was Zona, it was Combo.
Yeah, that shit came from New York.
Combo
You know what I'm
was on.
saying? That motherfuckers had it popping out New York, then they got popping in Philly. You know what I'm saying? You know, only thing that was really popping in Philly was Arizona at the time. Zona. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all know it.
I made a lot of money off Zona, man. I ain't never mad at Zona. But so y'all came up together though.
Yeah, definitely.
How long y'all knew each other since what?
How long we knew each other, guys?
Man, going in some time, man. We was getting money for a long time.
I heard that.
Yeah,
So you do the music too?
Absolutely.
So y'all started out doing music together back then, or did that become a thing later on?
We started getting money first.
It was like, we gotta talk about this shit.
No, I mean we was all doing music, but at the end of the day, we was all doing our own thing separate. You see what I'm saying? It was another good homie of mine. His name go by the name of Chess. He was real popular in Philly. Like he rap / like rock. You know what I'm saying? He was really, that's my man. That's my brother. He's good. He real good. He was getting it popping. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I was just a rapper. You know what I'm saying? But he was actually one of the first people I saw actually take rap music to another level than most people in the hood. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, just being honest. Yeah, but we all rap. But yeah, we got money together. Then eventually we clicked up and we started putting it together, the music together. You know what I'm saying? We started from a motherfucking basement. We used to be in the closet in the fucking 1-bedroom apartment.
Talk about
you know
it.
What I'm saying?
Talk about
like, that's how I used to be. Like, real shit. All we did was work out and rap and get money. That's it.
Shout out my man Bravo, man. Shout out Bravo. We doing push-ups in that joint, all that. Ken Smith too, man. Niggas forget about Ken Smith, man.
It's a legend right there.
Dope. So niggas just always get money is always first.
Yeah.
It's always first, which I love. You know what I'm saying? I love that. But what was the working out? It was like that y'all had a regiment. That was the thing that y'all all was on at the time, because I know a lot of times when we around each other, we force niggas to do push-ups for fucking playing Mario Kart or some shit. Like,
no, that shit was like a regimen. We had a bar in the crib. Every time somebody came in the apartment where the studio was at, everybody had to work out. We
just had to.
We'd drop a verse and then go hop on the bar. Then we'd go drop down and do like probably like 100 push-ups. Real shit though.
Yeah, you can't have no soft niggas in the camp. That was mandatory. That was a rule. No soft niggas.
I heard that.
Like we was able to beat niggas up before we could resort to guns. Real shit. We beat niggas up.
No, but that was a thing. That used to be a thing before everybody started going to guns first. It was like, no, if you're gonna be outside, learn to hold your hands.
Yeah, no, that's real shit
Learn how
though.
to deal
But,
with shit.
I mean, a message to the youth though, on some real shit though, like that shit right there, that gun shit, that shit soft shit. Like, because that mean y'all little niggas need to get your ass whooped a couple times. Because at the end of the day, that's some female shit. Like, you scared to get your ass whooped, so you gonna go pick up a gun and shoot it before you go get your ass whooped. Like, no, throw somebody a fed one, put your hands up, and show where your rank at, for real. Because once you shoot that gun and your ass get booked or you locked up, ain't no guns in that motherfucker.
No, you gonna have to.
So what's gonna happen then?
You ain't lying.
I feel like niggas just need to learn how to talk as men. Like, once Philadelphia get that on smash, talking as men, I think the rest of it work itself out, man.
I believe that. Part of the reason why I do this is to show people how to have conversations. Is to show people how to have dialogue, maybe even a difference of opinion, but not an argument and not a fight. You see what I'm saying? And my main thing is always, you present your side, I'll present my side, and let the audience decide who they agree with. But we ain't about to be up here getting hype over a topic. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not worth it, and it's not putting the right thing out there. Show these people that we can disagree and still smile at each other and have a drink together.
Right, we can disagree to disagree. You know, at the end of the day, it's always something in between, the median. You know what I'm saying? That's called reading between the lines for the people that don't know.
No, I appreciate that. Do y'all are y'all talking to these youngins out here, man? Because I know y'all. I know they love y'all.
No, definitely. Man. That's my goal, real shit. I want to send a message to the young niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, if if I could do it, y'all could do it. I mean, you could be anything you want to be, but at the end of the day, you gotta have morals, you gotta have loyalty, you gotta have discipline.
Absolutely.
For real.
Absolutely.
These kids, man. Only thing I'm gonna say is, y'all know what's up, man. But the blind can't lead the blind.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
the OGs, y'all gotta listen to the OGs. I know y'all probably, it's a whole new, I never even thought it would get like this where I would be the older nigga where, you know what I'm saying? Like, these niggas got they slang, they got their own little vibes. I gotta keep up with they shit. They no Diddy and all that type of shit. They got their own wave. That's cool.
Yeah.
But y'all still gotta listen to the OGs because the blind can't lead the blind, man. Like, y'all, it's hard to explain, man. Y'all got to listen, man. Listen and don't think you know everything. Like,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
that's all, man.
So you said everything's going well. The music is getting is growing. The audience is growing. You always traveled since I met you, right? Y'all was
Yeah.
always touring and stuff.
Definitely, man. Yeah, always. I mean, that's the main focus. Like, we always travel. The music is, I mean, as you can see, like, everything we put up, that shit go viral. Like,
Absolutely.
we popping right now. You know what I'm saying? The Click, GMM, you know, BC Records. We partnered up with Universal. So I also do like to help the youth out. Like, if it's younger artists out there that's looking to try to get their music out there, y'all trying to brand yourself, or y'all want to get a chance to be on TV like BET, so you got major execs and ARs looking at you and listening to your music, I could do that for you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm one of the few motherfuckers that actually, like, when a motherfucker reach out to me, I actually do reach back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not Hollywood. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I'm not no Hollywood ass nigga. I'm a real nigga. At the end of the day.
No, I dig it. But as far as touring, are you touring soon?
Yes, we are touring soon. We setting the tour up. We just dropped the album. It's called Rags to Riches. Everybody know about that joint. We got everybody on it. We got on it. We got Fat Joe. I got Jada Kiss. We got Rick Ross. I got Quilly. I got Dark Low. I got Murder Mook. I even got Fred the Godson, R.I.P. You know what I'm saying?
Rest in
you
peace,
know,
Fred,
one of the greats. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's a lot of people on that album right now. But we are touring, and we got another big event. We got a show coming up at the Nodo, and we got another big event coming up at the Blue Brook too as well. So we gonna be looking for artists to come out there and perform. We gonna have some of the top execs in the building.
Wow.
And you know, I just had another joint last week, help my folks out. We had everybody out there. We had the whole state prop out there. We had Emilio, Sparks, you know, the whole nine. Everybody pulled up. We even had Robin out there, Rough Riders, A&R, Zach. You know, that joint was popping. So like,
Dope.
if y'all artists and y'all looking to get your music out there, y'all think y'all come out, man. Don't ever act like you too good to come out and do a showcase or perform, because at the end of the day, all you doing is you expanding your audience. That's what you gotta do. You gotta show your face. Like, all that shit just because you putting out music or you think you know this person, that person. No, you gotta be in motion. You gotta show motion. You gotta be there. You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna get you heard. And also, this shit is bigger than Philadelphia. So like
That part.
my man said, you know, we do travel because
Always.
at the end of the day, you only as big as Philadelphia if everybody know you here. Like, but at the end of the day, the goal is to sell records, not fucking somebody knowing your name or, you know, or street recognition. No, man, you gotta fucking travel because that's where the money at. You know what I'm saying? Get outside the box, step out, travel, perform, do showcases or whatever you could get on as you building yourself up. Keep doing that. That you want to do it everywhere, not just here in Philadelphia. You want to do that shit in Delaware, Jersey, Atlanta, you know, Cali, wherever you could go. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I'm gonna say though too, also, I do want to say this to the world. At the end of the day, don't be scared to spend a couple dollars to invest in yourself or your music, or if you trying to come on the podcast, or you trying to go do a perform a show or get on something and they tell you it's a price. Don't be scared to do that, because that's what the business is about. These artists, these labels, They pay them radio stations. They pay everybody when you hear music on the radio or you see somebody on come up show or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or Hot 97 rapping. These people are getting paid from the label. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you being an independent artist, you covering the tabs that a label will actually spend for you to do these things. So don't be scared to act like you not supposed to do that, because that's the cause of being great. It's a business. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put out to get back. Promotion is everything. Remember that.
No, that's very important, and I'm glad you said that. Now, you breezed through a hell of a feature list, right? But one thing that stood out, Fred the Godson. One of the illest MCs the world has ever heard that we lost way too soon.
Way too soon.
Who had the Fred the Godson relationship? You?
I actually know him personally. You know, I'm always in and out of New York. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people out there. Like, you know, me and Fred. Fred was cool. He was always he was like me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we had a good relationship. Like a lot of people you would never believe that a lot of people actually got. A lot of people that's doing good in the rap career and the music, they got a real good outlook on life. You know what I'm saying? So that means they learn to humble themselves and understand life. You know what I'm saying?
No, everybody always said Fred was humble and Fred would always show love, but like I done heard Fred put shit together in the way that it was damn near impossible. It's like I never seen nobody since Pun do some of the shit Fred did. You know what I'm saying? And not in the same way, but just the way you put your shit together and you breathing.
That boys
and you breathing.
It's like that right there, that's talent right there. You know what I'm saying? Man. That's called working on your craft. That's perfecting your craft.
I'm glad there's still people that listen to that type of craft. Like,
man.
That people that actually notice if an artist is doing that. Like, that gives me inspiration and hope. Keep on going, man. That there are true listeners out here. But you know, they like that fast track. They like that fast microwavable McDonald's. They want that fast food. Generic.
Yeah.
But the audience never really dies. It's just, you know, it's a young man's sport. So a lot of what's going on the radio and getting put out to the world is what the young kids is into. But like, it's motherfuckers that's thirsty for some dope shit. And I mean dope like how we say dope. You know what I mean? Like that. And it don't gotta be boom bap. We wanna hear people spitting. And it's crazy because we just saw a battle between the biggest pop star and one of the biggest lyricists, and it got everybody's attention because it's people on both sides of that argument.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's people on both sides, and on each side, you can't tell them motherfuckers nothing about that shit.
No.
They fighting for their side. They believe in it. So it's like, y'all, you gotta keep doing dope music and putting your pen to work for people like us, because we always out there. We always out there, and that's what we got these streaming services for. We ain't gotta listen to the radio.
Exactly.
Go tap into y'all.
See, but this the new era though right now. To see breaking into 2024, all that bubblegum shit out the window. It's like I listen to me personally, bro. I'm like Big, like back in the day, like, you know, if you research Big and Pac and all them motherfuckers, like they didn't listen to rap music. I personally, bro, when I'm out and I'm about, I don't even turn on rap music, bro. Cause half of that shit, 80% of that shit, trash. You know what I'm saying? They not talking about shit. They just rhyming. Like I could never ever, like, if we back when we was coming up, you probably be like, no, you'd be like, oh no, you can't come out and rap, bro. Like, you gotta go in the house, go put the pen to the pad. That's how bad. That's how terrible that shit is. Like, I listen to motherfucking, I listen to R&B, man. I'm like fucking Biggie, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what Big said he used to do. He said he don't even listen to rappers, man. I listen to R&B, man. Fuck all that shit. At least they talking about more than these rap motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
I mean, it's
so this the awakened era. My bad to
no,
cut
you good,
off.
you good,
So
bro.
This where this the year where you gonna see real talent coming out. Like, if a person ain't talking about shit, word to the world in the Philadelphia, turn that shit off and let a motherfucker know that shit. Like, yo, like, if a person just rhyming, just tell them niggas real shit. Like, yeah, you know how I rhyme, but you not sending no message. You know what I'm saying? That's what this shit was all about.
Yeah. I mean, you had to have something to it, and I'm inspired a lot. I still go to the showcases. We still at some of these open mics and stuff like that. And some of these kids and some of these young ladies is really putting it down in the tri-state. Right. In a real way, and they, like you said, it ain't bubblegum shit no more. Like, and there's some of them in there, you know. There's some of them getting up there and they do more dancing than they do saying the words to their song, and that's crazy. But that's their thing, you know what I mean? It'd be 4 of them dancing, one of them got a microphone and he dancing just as hard as the other 3, but he ain't singing nothing. But then in between that, you see some people that's really out here stepping and really doing some dope things and finding a way to play with the fact that they came up in a melodic era. Right. But they know how to put a...
My bad, fam.
No, you good. But they still nice with their pen. You know what I mean? They figured out their balance for it so that they could get the ears of their audience. I mean, you know, they generation. Right. So I'm inspired by a lot of people, generation, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a lot of dope people out here, though, man. Yo, remain inspired and don't settle for nothing. That's my message to the people. Don't settle. If that's what they doing, figure out how to make your shit cut through.
No, real shit, though. And that's a deep message, though, real shit. And don't ever doubt yourself. You can be great.
You can absolutely be great.
At the end of the day, anything you want to do, you put your mind to that shit, just go after it.
I mean, there was a time where you ain't know that doing music was tourable for you.
Right.
You didn't know that you was going to be able to hit the road on a regular basis and go get love somewhere else for what you was doing around the way.
Right.
You didn't know that. And that's why what you said earlier about, like, yo, you only in Philly if everybody in Philly, like, no, it's a real thing. Go out there. If we like you here, they going to love you over there.
Right. No, if they like, right, he just told y'all some real shit, though, on some real shit. If they like y'all here, they going to love y'all out there. Better yet, you going to be a motherfucking superstar out there. Mm-hmm. Because, like, once you get your clout up here, like, you got to think about it, like, once you go present yourself to somebody outside the state, they gonna look at you just like you. Most of y'all young niggas like Meek Mill. They gonna look at you just like you Meek. They gonna be like, damn, he just as big as me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Cause they don't know you that they going off of with your body of work. You know what I'm saying? So once you do that, you put that work and you able to. That's like your resume. You take that shit with you anywhere. If y'all know what a resume is.
No, it's a real thing. It's a real thing, and I love that you keep saying all of this dope shit to the people because they need to hear this stuff from somebody that's doing it and has done it and that's a fly nigga. You know what I mean? Because a lot of the times there's a lot of talented people, and a lot of the most talented people ain't the swaggiest motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? They're not the coolest. Sometimes they're awkward and shit like that. Right. But a youngin' see you, hair dripping, hat on, chains on, he like, oh, all right, he talking that shit. Oh, all right, he wasn't too good to humble himself. You see what I'm saying? Because that's our problem. When we young and we got all of this, we don't want to humble ourselves. We don't want. We'll go in the room, but we'll stand in the corner like the niggas don't know me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Instead of shaking hands and introducing ourselves and stuff like that.
Right.
Networking, man.
Yeah, man.
Socializing.
Talking, bumping your gums, man. Sometimes that should be beneficial. Like just talking for nothing, talking for no reason. You never know, man. You never know. You might just get some money out this joint.
No, absolutely.
Oh, shit.
I always refer to the joint, that Fat Joe story, when he said the boy had a $3 million check for him, but he couldn't get to him and shit.
No.
And you never heard the story?
No.
They was at the diner that he used to always be at or whatever, where Joe used to be at, and he had like 50 niggas with him. You know what I'm saying? So the boy was sent by his job to get Fat Joe to do this promotion or whatever, and he had a check in his pocket for Joe. Dang. But everybody he walked into said, yo, what you need? What you want? What you doing? Like, and he said he couldn't get to Joe. He could see Joe. He had $3 million in his pocket, and he couldn't get to Joe. Dang. So Joe sees him probably years later in the airport or something.
Right.
And he tells him, like, Joe, years ago I was working for such and such, and they wanted me to give you a situation, and I couldn't get to you, and I could see you, and I couldn't. And he broke the story down to Joe. And Joe, you see, he don't roll as deep as he used to.
Yeah. I mean, everything changed, you know what I'm saying? That's life.
You see, he turned into the godfather of the industry. He running around talking to everybody and squashing. You know what I mean?
Man, yeah.
He became a real staple in this thing in a real way because that shit don't get you nowhere, man.
Oh, yeah, and he really, Joe really a real motherfucker though, like real shit. He was one of the first people to actually put me on the Fat Joe show and play my music
Dope.
back in the day. Yeah, I mean, not too long ago. It's still online. You want to
Shout
Google it,
out
look it
Crack,
up.
man.
You know, Fat Joe. I mean, you know, shout out to Crack. Shout out to Crack. That's my man. Family. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Bobby Doms.
I remember when Joe was beefing with 50, he said, Philly, y'all know me. Philly, y'all know I be down there.
Nigga real.
You know what I mean? And I was like, at least he said it. Because he used to be walking around North Philly. Like, Joe's a wild boy. He's a wild boy. Yeah.
Yeah, he was walking around off.
Yeah.
What, Badlands?
Yes.
He would be walking. For real.
Nah, real shit.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
It'd be hilarious. No, but what as far as the project goes, right? What's the difference between the new project you just put out and what y'all did before?
Oh man, like so the difference between my new project and the stuff we put out past that's prior is that it's well orchestrated, and this is actually a real album. You know what I'm saying? See, back then, like, see, once I did my little partnership with Universal and all that, it was a lot of reshaping and a lot of stuff had to come down. So it's like, you know, because for the sense that I didn't know no better then, I would just chime like everybody else, just putting out music. But I was, you know, I was hot. We was hot. My whole team hot.
Right.
Like, be honest with you, I don't think nobody hotter in Philly than anybody in my team.
Say that.
I'm be honest with you. I'm gonna put that shit in the air, real
Say
shit.
that.
Anybody wanna go bar for bar, we go bar for bar. And Gotti, he a beast. But that's what happened. So at the end of the day, we took it back down and we put everything back out and on the industry level now. You see what I'm saying? So it's actually an album, a body of work. You know what I'm saying? The EP is available on major platforms, and the full album is available only on my website. And also, we have a freestyle, a band for band freestyle dropping tonight. And after that, the Best to Get Money Dro dropping. Then we got Pool Gotti, his project dropping next. It's called God Body. That John Fire.
Absolutely.
So what's going on with your project, man?
I mean, it's wisdom, the mathematics, man. Just improving, like coming out with that classic element, like you know, just like wine, man, got better with time. I really feel like that. Like my next is my best, for real.
That's dope.
Like nothing I put out is gonna be what I do now. What I do now, my next move is my best move, for real. Like my shit is just different now. It's different. I talk it a little better. And man, say it with a little more aggression. And I always had this spark, but now I think I got it.
Sharpened your blade.
Yeah, I think I got it.
We are worst critics though. Like that's how we move when we do music. We don't just think that everything we put out hot. Actually, we really sit back. We bring a couple people in. We listen to their shit, and at the end of the day, we take constructive criticism. Like, all right, that ain't it. We gonna go again. So we don't have a problem with telling that shit ain't it. Let's go record again. It's a crazy story though. To be honest with you, man. If you don't mind,
go ahead. We here.
We got the time. You know, so with my man Gotti, right, my brother. You know, it's a crazy story because we used to. I used to. Back in the studio, go do that shit over, do it over, perfecting the flows, right? Be non-stop. Like he record something or I record something, we'd be like, we'd trash that joint, then go right back in there, do another song. We used to record probably about like 20 songs a day, right? He was crazy hot, right? We had a situation going on back in the day in the streets. My brother got shot, Gotti got shot. When he came back off of that shot, his voice became so potent. That shit was crazy. I never heard nobody else that could sound like he sound on the track. It's like it made his music evolve to another level. It was incredible. I never saw no shit like that before a day in my life.
50 Cent, that shit happened to 50.
It happened to 50, yeah. and it fucked up. What's the name from?
He got shot. The
bullet Public
went through
Enemy.
his throat.
Doc.
Yeah.
It fucked up DOC.
Being honest,
that
man.
car accident.
If y'all want to have some real like, Gotti really one of the
Sheesh.
hottest in Philly,
Shot
bro.
my neck twice.
Sheesh.
Really one of the hottest, man.
Shot my neck twice and then shot my knee and a major artery in my thigh. Like, that's the
Sheesh.
joint. I ain't even feel these joints, but that artery joint, a leg shot will kill you. Oh, you get hit in the artery, you will bleed out fast.
Absolutely.
And die.
Absolutely. Sheesh, man. I'm glad you made it, man.
Oh, yeah, doctor said I'm a miracle.
No, you are.
Nothing less.
You are, man.
Nothing less.
You supposed to be here. That's amazing, yo.
And we just
Absolutely.
came back from Chicago. We was out there. We did that big major event. We did a big ass show out Chicago. So we going out Cali BET Awards. If any artists out there want to come out to the BET Awards, contact GetMoney Dro or contact the label BC Records that introduce you to Universal, and then we can go from there. Probably set it up if you think you got what it takes. I mean, shout out to
You gotta
Humble-
look at my camera, not yours.
my bad. I'm trying. Shout out to Humble Clothing, too. If y'all want to talk to anybody, everybody know Humble Clothing. You right to my man.
Minister Zay.
Yeah, Zay. He'll tell you. I met Zay a long time. This is the crazy part, right? We out Cali, right? I'm in the BET Awards, right? I got security bring me in there. I see him and my man Duke, CEO Duke. Shout out to CEO Duke. I see them outside in the truck grinding, trying to pump their clothing line out Cali, right? I walk up to them and I tell them, like, look, I'm like, yo, y'all trying to come in the awards? They like, yeah, man, but we can't get in there. I'm like, look, I got y'all. You know what I'm saying? So they looking at me like, who the fuck is that? Not even knowing that they know me. I met him a while back. It was a long time ago. I was in, we slid past Applebee's. I was in there with Hollywood. I met Zay. Then afterwards, he probably like, damn, like, I did get introduced to him. So I'm out there. So I told him, look, I could bring y'all in there as my entourage. You know what I'm saying? I brought them in there. Next thing you know, they flicking it up with everybody, building new connections. So at the end of the day, that was some dope shit, because them motherfuckers actually humbled themselves too. Because at the end of the day, like I tell you, sometimes it's not good to always be cocky. You know what I'm saying? And so, like I said, shout out to Minister Zay, shout out to CEO Duke, man. Love y'all. This year, if y'all want to come back out, scream at me.
No, that's fly. I love that you did that for them, because
And that was me supporting Philadelphia. I brought everybody that came out Philadelphia, that was out California, that couldn't get into the BET Awards. Dro brought them in. GetMoney Dro brought them in the BET Awards. Nobody else.
I heard that.
No, real shit.
No, I'm with you.
I ain't tell you
I don't think
that. They can vouch for that.
You
'Cause
seem
they bottom
serious.
dollar.
But when you say everything is on an industry level with your project, right? One thing that I was thinking, production wise, did they let you use your own producers, or did they have producers they wanted you to work with? How does that work once you sign them dotted lines, man? Like,
I use their producers.
use their producers?
Yeah, I mean, far as though a lot of producing the tracks, so they producers did a lot of beats for me and instrumentals, and I used their songs. You know what I'm saying?
All right, anybody you want to shout out?
I mean, I could, but I'm not going to do that because I'm not supposed to.
Oh, all right. I ain't pressing you to do nothing you ain't supposed to, man. I don't want to mess nothing up for you, bro. You on the roll.
Yeah, so I could. I mean, but I'll shout out Dirty Harry. You know what I'm saying? Producer A&R for Chris Brown, Busta Rhymes, so many, everybody. I mean, all y'all got to do is look him up.
Absolutely.
Dirty Harry, Instagram, pull him up.
Yeah.
That's one of my
fine.
producers under Universal. If y'all wanna, he makes a lot of my beats. He actually done a track on my album, done a beat that's called Check, the song Check, and Feminine Ways. We could probably get into that later, man. We probably run down some tracks. You know what I'm saying?
No, explain Feminine Ways.
Oh man, that song explains itself, man. That's a deep track. The video coming soon. We shooting in New York and we shooting in Philly. I got Warren Went on the track. Warren Went.
So when you saying Feminine Ways, you talking about like niggas be on some bullshit, acting like hoes?
It just talking about basically Yeah, feminine ways, emotional thinking motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But the track, it speak for itself. You know what I'm saying? Talking about how, basically how so much hate or envy come from brothers or us people, like dudes, niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Why we act so feminine toward each other instead of supporting each other. Because the females support each other, but the niggas act feminine toward each other. It's all hate and feminine or envious. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it should never be that way. Niggas gotta come together and we gotta support each other just like the females support each other. Then maybe you will see a lot more great things going on in your life.
Yeah, man, you super tough dudes just emotional anyway, man. Y'all need a hug, man.
Oh yeah.
Y'all just emotional, man. All that rage.
Lighten up, right?
Yeah, real shit. I know a lot of tough motherfuckers, right? But I mean, at the end of the day, I mean,
and I don't mean literally tough.
When-
I mean
when they in
them
the
super
house,
tough dudes.
or super tough, whatever
Yeah.
they want to call themselves.
Yeah.
But then when they with their family or they in the house, that shit go out the window.
Yeah.
Toughest nigga I know is dead right now.
Mm-hmm.
And that nigga was marked. That nigga was the toughest nigga. Like nigga had the guns before me and all that. Like, I had a little revolver. This nigga had clips and all that. Like, the nigga had the look.
Rainbow type shit.
Like, the intimidation thing, he had it. Like got killers scared. Like, yo, I never seen a nigga so tough and so thorough and tough. Nigga lined him. Hit him so many times. Put him in the back of the alley. They lined him up all, like, shot him like 20, 21 times. Neck up.
Real shit.
Jeez.
Some niggas get smoked every
Real
day.
shit.
Every day, B.
Real story.
My brother was one of the top goons of the city, man. Everybody know my brother B. You know what I'm saying? Brandon, Richard Island, Pentown. You know what I'm saying? They line him, and it wasn't because of he wasn't tough. It's just that he was too tough. So at the end of the day, you become a threat.
Yep.
So at the end of the day, people like, I gotta eliminate this motherfucker.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? My oldest brother got shot 9 times. You know what I'm saying?
Man, God bless, man.
And then, come from some of the closest people you know.
Oh.
Always. I done seen that way too many times. Way too many times. But we gonna have to wrap this soon, because like I said, I got another thing after this. But I definitely enjoy talking to you brothers. Let the people know what y'all got coming up and what y'all how to keep up with y'all.
Bet. So June 30th we have I have a showcase coming up at Blue Brook. And I'm calling out all the top artists in Philadelphia. Any artist that got talent, or you want to showcase your talent to try to get somewhere further in life, come out. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be free to perform. We give you some tickets, you sell them. We going to have some of the top A&Rs there, some of the top producers there. They going to be judges. We got Eli, my man Edie, go by Edie, Chucky White. He's going to be the host, comedian, hosting the whole event.
Dope.
Shit going to be lit, man. Everybody in Philly, come out. Y'all trying to get y'all music heard. It's going to be the biggest event in Philadelphia, June 30th. And I'm also going to have my man Sipping with Sam out there, too.
Yeah, man, I'm pulling up. I'll be in there. I was trying to get with y'all last week, and you never sent me
I
that.
know, it was chaos, bro. I was out in Chicago, I had to run back. It was...
It's all good, bro.
And then it was too fast, them gaps,
I know how it go, bro. I wasn't tripping. Trust me. I
me,
knew you wasn't bullshit.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, look, I just gave you the number. Like, look, fuck all this Instagram shit. My inbox be crazy. Also, so if y'all do inbox me on Instagram, please, if I can't respond back, wait for me, because of that shit is flooded. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather a person call me before you text me or inbox me anywhere, and so it's nothing personal. You know what I'm saying? And then also, we got Rags to Riches out right now, EP full album available on my website. Also, we got Gotti. He about to drop some new shit. Shit about to be fire. What's the name of that shit called?
It's God Body.
So make sure
And
y'all look out for that.
all praise to the Most High.
Absolutely.
Single coming out.
And most of all,
Oh, that's the single.
Yeah, it's a single. All praise to the Most High.
it's single and it's gonna be the name of the album.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But now, also, what I got coming up, Sipping with Sam.
Won't you tell him your Instagram, champ? Won't you tell? Yeah,
Sipping
long
with Sam.
time in the making. Huh? Right. So I'm gonna tell y'all my Instagram. It's Pool Gotti.
Damn.
You can what's up, man? You
My
can
bad,
contact
y'all.
me, reach out. I ain't shy, I ain't bougie. I'm gonna keep it authentic with you. His Instagram is GetMoney Dro 215 Get Money. Can you say your John, please?
My Instagram, GetMoney Dro 215 on everything. You will need to follow me on any Instagram, YouTube. You know, you trying to look me up. Major platforms is GetMoney Space Dro. Instagram, all social media platforms is GetMoney Dro 215. Go follow me if you don't know me. And I'm in the building with my man Sipping with Sam.
Real shit.
What's your Instagram handle?
It's Pool Gotti, Poole Gotti.
That part. And I just appreciate y'all. One thing about
Man, I
you,
appreciate you.
every time I see you, it's love and it's game, and then you sharing knowledge and you offering opportunities. Like, that's what you always do. You always are the same person that you've been just now on this camera, and I appreciate you for that, man. Keep being that way.
That's what it's always about.
That's why you are successful. That's why you're going to remain successful, and keep your team and your family close, because, man,
Right. That's how
you know what I
met it.
mean? That quick, we almost lost my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, no, I appreciate y'all for real, and I think that y'all a good example for the city, man. Y'all somebody that I could really point people to that's doing it the right way.
Until you
You see
hear
what
the
I'm
Appreciate
music.
that. Appreciate
Until
that.
you hear that music.
Yeah, I gotta hear the new stuff. I heard Dro old stuff. I gotta hear the new project.
He
Man.
got
I
some-
gotta tap in with
He
you,
hold,
man.
he got some gems. He got some shit he holding out on. He
That's
got
cool.
he got a couple classics in the tuck. I know personally that I've been asking him to drop that he ain't dropped.
It ain't out yet.
Shout out Beezy. Shout
Oh,
out
yeah.
Bonds.
Oh my God.
That's what we doing?
Crazy John. Royal Baby Bonds. Oh, shout out to Cassidy too. We got something dropping too.
Shout out,
That
Cash.
shit fire too. He gonna be on the Best to Get Money Dro as well.
Yeah.
Oh, and shout out to Benny the Butcher. Also, appreciate you, brother. He gonna be on the Best to Get Money Dro as well. So
You
look
locking
forward
in
for
with
that.
the lyricists, bro. Nah, but on that note, man, tap in with my folks. You see what they do. You know what's going to be in the music. They fly niggas. They around. Book them. They'll pull up. They'll fly out. They used to it. It ain't about nothing. But we out of here, man.
This is Sippin' with Sammie. I am Mr. Fly Shit Only, the one and only Sippin' with Sammie. Sam Malone, Barstool, Rug. If you ain't sippin' with Sammie, you ain't sippin' right. Please get your fucking life together.
Fucking yuppie
right,
transplant. Move the fuck out. Get out of our fucking city. You ain't even fucking born here. Tired of you
This nigga
motherfuckers.
crazy.
Get it right. Get it right. Get it right. Get it right. Get it. Get it. Get it. I done took a six-pack on tour. Whole vibe shift from the front door. Shit bit brighter, not the one boy. Talk to me nicely, ain't the one to come for. Ain't the one to stare at. Just speak, never fear that. If you geek, they gon' clear that. And all that guy you talking can't hear that. Now where's the yak? Who's she? Everywhere smoky, like the movie. Fly day, every day, groovy. She 5 feet away, suddenly groupie. Heat seeking, get off my neck. Whole convo, what we could do next. Put that hot box on ice. I mean respectfully, y'all came to get right, get it right.
Up north, get right. Down south, get right. Midwest, get right. West Coast, get right. Up north, get right. Down south, get right. Midwest, get right. West Coast, get right.
Came to get a check, get lit. I mean drunk, real shit. Raise a bottle if you feel this or felt it. Coach bench him, he's melting. Your man Sammie a pro, I just drink mo. See my reflection, think mo. Peek around my section, drink mo, drink mo, drink mo, drink floor, drink mo. You know it's time to go when all the bottles flip. Driver pop the trunk, I got another beer. Backwood on my lip and another twist. If they think I'm loco, can't fuck with this. Trouble type, I think they the bubble type. Can't get right if only for one night. If this is life, I be damned if sipping with Sam ain't gon' get right, get right, get right.
Up north, get right. Down south, get right. Midwest, get right. West Coast, get right. Up north, get right. Down south, get right. Midwest, get right. West Coast,